All right, episode 3. Ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
That I'm a champagne stealer, because I would not steal champagne.
I can't believe someone called her a champagne stealer.
You just never know when someone's gonna like snap, crackle, or up.
Nice crispy quote.
Yeah.
I'm sure Keter's exhausted from dealing with this thing for 2 days.
2 days.
But was the way she was speaking there
Yes.
just a little annoying?
It was very annoying. I was trying to move past it.
2 days. That facial hair really adds some age to him.
We make love here. That's where my house is.
Really?
Yeah, we're not going there though.
This is a place where I go all the time with my friends.
I don't know a guy who goes line dancing with his friends.
I didn't even pick up on
Do
that.
you?
Not any of them.
I can't imagine my husband being like, I really like to go line dancing with my friends. But I'm not dating Peter, so. Can't Kay's wearing those big old hats. Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, she's very Demi-ish. She's giving me Demi vibes even without her glasses on.
I agree.
The girls around him are like trying to like stand out. What about me? Can I come to the mansion?
I'm not into this date. And I don't see any of his friends there.
Back to the drama at the mansion. Let's go into better lighting. Yes, at least we can agree on something.
You were saying that I was fake.
And a beep beep and babe.
Don't forget the beep beep beep.
I'm not a champagne stealer. I never intended. That was
It's not
enormous.
about the champagne.
It's not about the pasta.
Why call me the B word?
Honey,
Did she say honey?
Uh-huh.
Oh.
to be surrounded by the things that you love.
On the wings of love. Sorry.
I thought she said wings too, but she said things.
No, she didn't.
Yes,
She said wings of love.
I thought she said
I've
around
got
the things.
video evidence.
The things that you love.
Things that you love.
I stand corrected.
Such a beautiful person.
Why the hell did they invite Jed on this date? She's a big bottom lip biter.
You can't unsee it after you see it.
I know.
I didn't know, like, if my sister and I would even have food.
Thank you for opening up to me.
I think he responded well.
Mm-hmm.
Sympathetic.
Did you see that? She had little hearts darting out of her eyes when she looked at him. She was like,
You show me so much of your heart.
and so much of your tongue licking your bottom lip. Whoa, pal. Watch the hands.
Maybe he did get someone pregnant right now.
The pregnancy theory does not hold water for me. Although my pregnant body held a lot of water. Holy shit, there was a knock at the door!
So many feelings. I hate surprises.
So many feelings, I hate surprises.
Hey, why don't you tell everybody about our new adventure?
Oh, well, since I've got the mic, we just joined Cameo. Someone from Cameo contacted us and asked us if we would like to become a person, entity that can send messages to people when they request them.
Yep.
So we just joined this evening. So if you would like us to send your friend some kind of little message or whatever, just go on, and it's Wit and Rye, obviously. So that's cool.
That's very cool. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Whoa, who are these
She's
sidekicks?
Back.
It's Rainbow Bright Weather?
I helped Hannah on The Bachelorette.
Did you though? I
Yeah.
specifically remember you letting Jed walk right on by Dems. That would be the worst way to be woken up, is being hit by a pillow by a stranger. Terrifying.
I love it. Let's see what happens.
Rise and shine, lady!
I'd be concerned
Uh,
of who was gonna pick up the feathers.
Well, also, what if they're allergic to feathers?
Ooh.
This is how I look in the morning.
I've got champagne over here.
Champagne maybe isn't the best name for someone during this fiasco.
Trigger word.
Inside of it was like a cute pajama lingerie set.
It's a pajama lingerie set?
Oh no.
But you know what? I always think about this when I hear someone pronounce something wrong. You shouldn't make fun of them because it just means they've read it and maybe never said it out loud or heard it out loud, but they've read it before, and so that's just how she read it.
That's how she read it. I would be happy getting that one.
So would I would be ecstatic.
Hot girls in lingerie, and we are at a freaking saloon.
She said it right.
So they corrected her. They're like, listen. You already sounded stupid once. This time say lingerie. Way to really elevate the stereotypes
I mean,
we women deal with when we sleep in the same house together.
I really expected more out of you, Demi, if this was your idea.
No, this was the show's
I
idea.
know.
Why don't we get them all together and have a pillow fight? So stupid. God, I can't breathe just looking at all those feathers.
Is she engaged at this point?
Yeah, there's her ring, yep. That'll help you right before a fight. Here, tire out your arms completely. And then let's go. Yes, he's
Fred!
back. Oh, this date just got a lot better.
Tammy the Terminator!
Tammy the Taminator?
The prosecuting!
That's much better.
Much better. Good job. Who wins?
I don't know. How
What
many
are the
chickens
rules?
had to die for these pillows?
Seriously.
I don't think it's chicken feathers, but
It's goose.
yeah.
How many
That
geese?
sounds more right. She's down, but she's not out.
Never gave up.
What was that lady doing with her hand?
Who was that lady?
Did she just cut the bear's neck, like go like this, like you're dead?
What?
What is this? Is this some sort of boxing thing or
horseman?
ultimate fighting thing that we don't? I think that's like this.
Oh.
We only know that because of our brother.
Yes. Are the tip of her nails blades? Is that what I see?
Did she just murder a bear? I don't know.
So many questions.
God.
Dang.
God,
Whiplash.
I don't like this date at all.
No, it's awful.
I hate everyone standing around cheering.
Yeah.
I hate all the feathers. I hate the screaming. I hate the hitting.
We just hate it all.
I hate it. Okay, that part I thought was good. That was the only good part of this whole thing.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I hate it. It's so degrading. He's screaming, show me that you want it or something. I mean, come on. There's a feather in your hair.
I've had a good day today.
Wow. No. You just made mine really bad.
Beautiful earrings. Beautiful lip color.
Yeah. Beautiful lady.
I wanted to tell you that I was gonna fight for you, so there.
Did that?
I don't know why, but
Why is tonight she rubbing us wrong? What's happening?
because we haven't really heard from her yet.
Oh,
But this is the first time and it's not what I expected.
me either. And it's very like, I feel like at any moment the birds are gonna show up and dress her. Like it's very Disney sounding.
I feel like you have seen like the sweet side of me.
Snow White?
No way.
I've kind of been. So this experience is tricky for me because I do worry about that, going days without seeing you and wondering.
I can't hear anything she's saying.
It's okay,
He does have a thing for beauty queens. Sealed it right there.
Everybody was like, did she pull your hair? Did she pull it?
She's like, you tell me.
Do you feel like you keep a lot of that in you to this day, like pageantry and like the training and stuff?
She's walking right into your trap.
Opening up and like being your true core is kind of hard.
Oh, what's that now? Wait, I'm sensing you might not be being nice to me right now.
I'm more of the scruff kind of girl.
Maybe I should shave it up a little bit.
I don't remember asking you
I know.
to rate my facial hair. You're a lawyer, not a facial hair expert.
Thanks for the feedback.
When the cameras show up and the lights are on, like it's a whole different person.
There were some concerns in regards to just some people here possibly not being real with me.
She's like, oh God, don't say it was me. Don't say it was me.
Sydney, I want to just kind of squash this now.
Thanks for the floor.
I do not have time for that.
Wow. Even though no one agreed, he still seems like he's now got his eye on Alayah.
He looked her directly in the eyes when he said that. She's like, what?
Hey, it's really pretty out tonight.
Sydney, you accept this rose?
Wow.
Now, could you give a couple petals to Alayah? Alayah, I also believe you.
I hope that doesn't put it into the ladies' heads to just now tell him everything.
I know, please don't.
Where that came from. Somebody that I don't even have a relationship with here.
She's like, someone save me.
I'm 4 feet away, I can hear you. But why a fork? Spoons are so much better for avocados. Namaste.
Nah, I think she's gonna leave.
Wow, look at Chris with a party shirt.
Oh, he's been to Banana Republic. What happened to her shirt?
Her shirt.
It was like a werewolf came and...
Well, it's kind of like this kind of a vibe, but
It ripped. She did that to that. You bought that.
true.
I am here for one reason, and I hope you are as well.
Yep, to be an influencer.
Why? Why is she holding the rose?
She hasn't let it go since he gave it to her yesterday. I love sitting down and talking to someone I like when I'm wearing a bikini.
Love it. It's so comfortable.
The way my stomach just folds is so beautiful.
Don't look at all this in a pretty voice.
Thank you for telling me what to do.
I know, that was weird. I didn't enjoy that.
If the girl's here questioning my authenticity, that's their own. I don't think anyone is.
I don't know that Hannah Ann's the best judge of that. This is the worst pool party of all time.
The worst.
Nobody's having fun.
And all of a sudden, the cameras come on and like her voice goes up like 5 octaves.
So she's like Paris Hilton, because in real life, Paris Hilton's like, hey, my name's Paris, so you ready to start the interview? And then the camera rolls and she's like, hi, okay, yeah, that's like so hot.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Spicy margarita, jalapeno margarita. Hi.
Yes, I love that they got that moment to show an example. Is she wearing a thong? Thong cut versus Brazilian cut.
The Princess Alayah.
He's like, that has a nice ring to it. Princess Alayah. Does sound like a Disney character.
It does.
Like, that was a bad choice of words, honey.
Another condescending honey.
I'm not gonna put out my light just because somebody else is lying.
Is that a saying?
Does she think she's on Survivor?
The tribe has spoken. They're making love with their faces again.
I'm sorry. Let me find one piece of hair and play with it. I can't.
You can. And you will.
I felt like it was like so special to me because family means so much to you, but like.
But then like, and then you like, and I like, and then we like.
It's.
I've never had like my authenticity come into question.
What?
The universe like swallows her voice. You can't hear it. Maybe it hits such a pitch that human ears can't.
Ah, so the animals are listening.
Yeah.
My biggest fear in all this is falling for someone and then getting in the end and realizing that they're not really who they were showing me.
So let's note that his biggest fear is to be tricked. Remember, they kept, on Colton's season, they kept coming back to his biggest fear, and then that's what it really came down to at the end. So maybe this being tricked will be something that has to do with the thing that Chris Harrison comes in and says, we just found this out too, and then he freaks out. So maybe that all comes together. Do you think he's buying it?
Yeah.
And the good, the bad, the ugly, everything. I say that.
She's like, I could never be ugly.
I did know Alayah a little bit before going into this.
The plot thickens.
She asked that I not tell producers that we knew one another.
She probably was trying to avoid the same storyline
Yes.
as Hannah and Kaylin from last season.
Yes. Jump the fence. Oh, wrong season.
I'm coming.
Okay, oh good, we get to have another talk. That'll be fun. When is this pool party gonna start?
My biggest fear was that I would get disqualified and she would get disqualified
Oh, and also her. I was concerned about her too.
because we like knew the other person was doing it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Ooh, he's pissed. His booty crack was showing.
That's what happens when he gets really angry.
He's like really upset.
And I was like, yeah, but do you see this light on me? Did you see me in this hat? And how about this suit? Hey guys, you guys having fun at this awesome pool party?
Not getting that time with him and seeing how upset he was.
I have watched this show since I was 6 months old. I know exactly what happens, okay? And this is when girls start getting kicked off because they didn't get time with him. I'm 21. Hannah Ann can't be bothered.
Someone in the comments called her Hannah Android.
Have you noticed that the people who comment on our videos are hilarious? We get the funniest comments. I love reading them.
Yes.
I got my good suit on, doopty doopty doodly doo.
So both Victoria's and Sydney
Already have a rose. Who's getting the first rose?
Hannah Ann.
I'm going with Madison.
Kelsey,
I'm just kidding. I'm going with Kelsey.
will you accept this rose?
Yeah, give me a little nuzzle, sugar cakes.
McKenna, calm down.
She looked embalmed. Thanks for the pep talk, Lord Harrison.
McKenna,
Wow.
The birds come in and fly her out. Goodbye.
It was so lovely to meet you all. Oh, look, she shared earrings.
They have the same earrings.
It's like the salmon jacket.
Yes. Oh, a jumper on her too. She's like on a runway now. She's on the stage. She's gonna stop at the front, look at the judges. Turn around, flex her ass muscles, and then continue.
all right, we'll see you. Bye.
They didn't even cheers.
I want to go to the page right now.
Bring Snow White back in. He's having second thoughts. Okay, you wanna watch what's coming up next week?
Coming up next week.
Oh my God. Chase and I dated.
This is what you said in our Meet the Men, Meet the Women video.
Shut the front door.
Alayah returns.
Do you think she returns on her own or she was invited back?
She was invited back.
Just had a visual into the windmill.
You think you got thrown off a handle like that? Okay, so 4 went home. Alayah, Alexa, Sarah, and Jasmine. What did you think about this episode?
I found it incredibly boring because it started with the champagne gate and then quickly turned into the Alayah versus everyone for the entire remainder of the episode.
Don't forget the pillow fight.
Oh God, I needed to forget the pillow fight.
No, we gotta step up our game next week, guys. Yeah, let's do that. I just pulled up my YouTube analytics here. And thank you to those of you who have subscribed. We have 21,822 subscribers now, so thank you so much.
Yay.
We're well on our way to our goal of 30,000 by the end of the season. On to some of the social media accounts for these ladies. Maddie Prue now is up to 385,000 followers on Instagram. She began with
27.4.
Kelly Flanagan is now up to 108. And she started at 10.5 thousand. And then, you know what? Let's just end this with a little Hannah Ann Sluss. A little H-A-S. You know what I'm saying? Okay, she's up to 348, and she started at 70K. Maddie's in the lead. You know what? I'm gonna do Victoria Paul also because I'm just curious. Victoria P is up to 114,000, and she started at 17.6. Well, I'm ready to go now.
See you next week.